Hey, what's going on? This is your boy KQKC throwing down another video. Yes, it is about the same old Al Haymon. How the hatred towards the man that's always not one but two steps ahead of the game. They hate on him because of the color of his skin or about the enormous brain he has. You take your pick, or maybe both. See, Al Haymon believes in doing things in the 21st century, where you have promoters like Bob Arum, who believes in doing things back in the 60s, 70s. The far as he would go is probably 80s. And that's it. Now, not to discredit anyone or their business, because I don't care what they have in their pockets, because I probably won't have anything in my pockets soon. But the point I'm trying to make is this: if I had an eye on each fighter in the top rank, stable, Lomachenko, Crawford, or any other, I trust you, and I will guarantee you that they are not up to standard for this century or this economy. Yes, we are not living in the days where jobs was plentiful, the dollar went a long ways, or dealing with the bullshit. You take your choice. See, one thing about KQKC, I always tell you the truth. And I always give you the truth. I even give you 1 out of 3 of my references that I check every time I do a video. See, that's one thing to bullshit a bullshitter, but don't try to bullshit a bullshitter. You see, that's what Bob Arum tries to do. But sometimes in life, you will get the laugh on your ass. See, karma is a bitch, and we know the rest. They try to take Al Haymon to court for monopolizing the boxing community. But in reality, he's not. He's not asking and recruiting these fighters. These fighters are asking to be in his stable because they know, and definitely by word of mouth, networking, etc., that this man knows how to treat a fighter. Then they go on and be successful. As I mentioned many times in my live stream, that Al Haymon don't give you a strap. He doesn't give you a championship fight. He don't even give you a eliminator opportunity. He just give you a opportunity to be the best that you can. And also, he does make the purse worthwhile of fighting. Yes, it is three fights, that could potentially be fight of the year. Hell, fight of the decade. Mikey Garcia versus Lomachenko. Terrence Crawford versus Earl Spence Jr. The Truth. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Then maybe, just maybe, the Charlos can have either Cinnamon, Canelo Alvarez, or they can have Triple G. Either way it go, neither one of the Charlo brothers not going to stand there and allow Triple G to bang away. And it's one more fight that I've been begging to talk about. And you all have been witnessing to that. And that was Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. And Gary Russell Jr. spoke out this week, and rightfully so. Now, that's just a little excerpt on my feelings towards the hatred towards Al Haymon. Yes, most of it is coming from Bob Arum. And, of course, they don't want the Crawford-Spence fight. Now, who knows? Maybe Spence don't want to. Maybe Crawford don't want to fight Spence. Maybe he sees something that he can't overcome. Maybe he can't prepare for something that he don't know how many tools he have in a toolbox. But besides that, let me do like I always do. I always give you my point of view, and sometimes I give you their point of view. Now, most people think this is a rerun of many Al Haymon versus Bob Arum, but it's not. But honestly, you have to run this video maybe slightly different, and wording might be different, and your selective focus come across as though you're running a PR for Haymon, but it's not like that. But is it weird when you address a persistent issue that is constantly a topic of conversation in the media and all throughout social media? Is it weird when the mainstream news, other words, old news, continues to report on the issues surrounding Donald Trump? So, for fuck's sakes, what are you supposed to write about if you can't write about a major issue that continues to be the headliner? KQ, KC, I'm not going to ignore, never, ever ignore anything Bob Arum say about Al Haymon. I'm going to bring it to the light. I'm going to show you what real hatred is. I'm going to show you the jealousy, how it is. I'm going to show you that Al Haymon is 2 steps ahead of every promoter out there. The Zone, they just in for the money. They don't even know how many rounds is it in boxing. That's just how unrelated they are to boxing. See, with them, they have a great, great ambition to grow their money. It's pretty much like Floyd Mayweather. Matter of fact, Floyd Mayweather and the Zone should hook up together because one greedy person versus another greedy person. So it is what it is, people. You know. Now, let me just give you a little aspect of what they're saying. They're saying I couldn't give a rat's ass about Al Haymon, but I do believe that the original business model of his PPC project, getting the sport on free network TV and getting legitimate business into the fight business, was a positive, listen now, a positive step forward and could have provided a gateway to legitimacy for the sports. That's certainly no well kept secret in terms of what I believe and where my heart is. Talk that shit, brother. See, getting boxing exposed to as many people as possible for the least amount of cost to them will always be my idea, and it is used to be the idea of, like everyone else in the boxing writing business, until an outsider came into the business and incurred the wrath of media lapdogs by challenging the old guard establishment. Haymon, even at his very worst, is doing nothing that hasn't been perfected and established as a standard business procedure. See, by guys like Arum across the board, the current business model in the sport is awful and is sucking me from the sport. Everyone knows the hatred and the dislike of Al Haymon, and everybody know why. Take a sip of my damn coffee. To calm my damn nerves. So everyone knows the problem. And the problem is Bob Arum. Now, Crawford, Spence, not being possible is caused by the way the entire business had allowed itself to be structured. And you're a paint chip, munching fool if you're sitting there taking Arum at his word. This motherfucker's talking that real shit. And that's Haymon alone, standing in the way of these big fights. If you buy for one moment that Arum's out there fuming over not being able to give the fans the fights they want to see, and working earnestly, honestly, to do business across the world. Well, if you believe that, and this is quote, and this is unmotherfucking quote, you are a real sucker. Now keep in mind, this comes from boxing.com. Boxing.com. I have many sources. And I chose this one because this one really gets to the point. This gets to the nitty gritty. I mean, it's more. I just don't have time to do it on a video. But it's more. It's way more. So, in conclusion, and as I finish, if I may, Bob Arum has done nothing for the sport of boxing but sabotage it. He haven't done shit for it. He haven't given shit. All he cares about is getting Al Haymon where it hurts. But it won't never happen. As I remember earlier in this video, I said, and I quote, and motherfucking unquote, he's always not one, but 2 steps ahead. Keep that in mind. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you enjoy the content of this video, subscribe today. Subscribe today, right now. I'm 9 subs away from 700. And once you subscribe, hit the icon bell. And that way, you will be notified each and every day. My show comes on at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. And also, I come on right after Finale International Boxing. Now, keep in mind, my show do come on at 12:30 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. But today, the 1st of May, I have court this morning. Nothing criminal, but court. And I won't be able to do my show today, but God bless you, and it will be someone there to fill in the void. So with that, shout out to the LDBC, and shout out to all my subscribers. Peace and love. I'm on